Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury here at the home of the Black Flash. Pat Barrett, how are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you.
Excellent stuff. Now, a little bit off topic to start off with. You've had a big hiatus in your own boxing empire, but I understand you're getting cracking again soon. July 24th, is it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And in Manchester.
Yeah, back to square
I bet
one.
the boys can't wait to get
back to the grassroots of boxing, bringing them back through the next generation, and hopefully they'll be on that platform where Lyndon is and that.
Have you got to go through any of the hoops but the TV promoters have had to do over the last year in terms of testing and hotels, anything like that? Have you got a clean slate to start again?
I think there's a finger test that we have to do. We still have to do the testing, but it's not as like we're in the bubble no more.
Yeah.
I was reading something about it, what the board has sent us. So it's not as hard as it is where you've got to be in the bubble and you've got to do all that lockdown. It's slightly different.
Yeah, I mean that would be impossible, wouldn't it? It'd be too expensive. How hard have you found it to keep the young guys motivated over the last 18 months or whatever it's been?
I've found it very...
Just pick up where we left off. Has it been hard maintaining the motivation of the youngsters over this period of time?
Well, you know what? It's just keeping their dream going on and their belief, and you know, reassuring them that something's going to be happening, and you know, allowing them to trust in what I'm saying. That sooner or later, lads, we're going to get through this lockdown, and you know, making them believe what we're going to do. And yeah, it's not been hard.
Did they keep asking you though, thinking you know more than them? You know.
No, they've been great actually. They've trusted in what I'm saying, and they've actually believed in the lockdown, which has been great, you know what I mean?
So you're starting off back at the Middleton, yeah?
No, it's Victoria Warehouse.
Victoria Warehouse, sorry, yeah. How many fights are you getting on there?
Well, we're only allowed to have 9 fights on, and funny enough, I had more than 9 fights on there. Yeah. I had like 14 fights on there, 16 fights on, including with us. So I had to make another show in Liverpool and put all the Liverpool lads.
Is that the Devonshire one?
Yeah. I had to put all the Liverpool lads on the Liverpool show and start all over again. And then we were still too many over, so we had to do another show at Oldham Sports Centre for the 7th of August. So we've got the 24th of July, we've got the 30th of July, and we've also got the 7th of August as well.
Yeah. How many debuts in amongst all that?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of debuts. There's a lot in Liverpool, and there's a lot in Manchester. The good thing about it is we've got CJ Challenger, which obviously I manage him now, and I'm working with him, I'm promoting him, rebuilding him. He's 10-0, and I've signed this heavyweight from Newcastle, big 6'7" kid, like he looks like Ivan Drago.
I have seen,
Stephen Robinson. He's also 3-0 with 2 knockouts, and I'm excited really to say, you know what, let's bring them in Manchester and let them one headline one show and the other one headline the other show, because they're only small all shows, and with it being brand new, you know, even at this early stage, let's know what it's like to be centre of attention, because one day they are going to be centre of attention again.
Have you detected that the enthusiasm is there from the punters? You know, is everyone keen to get back buying tickets and everything?
Do you know what I've done? I've allowed the boxers to sell it, and the boxers have sold it out. I mean, it's been great really. I mean, we're just with 9 fights on. I mean, it's really great. It's just a shame that we didn't get sponsors and stuff like that. It would have been really good help, because you know, for the first time ever, I've not got to put my hand in my own pockets to cover the cost of the show. At least it'll pay for itself. You know what I mean?
But you've stepped up your own media presence, haven't you? I mean, I noticed you've got the Black Flash video channel now. You're putting more out on social media. So you're sort of stepping up your own presence in the digital world.
Yeah, I mean, it's only soft what we do. I mean, look at the gym where we're at now, Collis and Mustard. There's a legacy to this gym. We've had the great Brian Hughes that trained me and Tommy McDonough. The fighters that have come through this gym, Michael Jennings, Robbie Reed, Gary Lockett's even been there. We've had some magnificent fighters come from this gym. Matty Orr, I mean, Anthony Farnell, Michael Gomez, you know, they all came through this gym. And it's a legacy, and me and Tommy now, I mean, you've got all these kids, slightly changed, you've got the school in there now, what Tommy's made, we've got the naughty kids that come in there, they look at all the boxes, we're changing lives, and people say, well, I'm gonna make, you don't really have to be a certain way. So it's really good. And what I love more than anything is a challenge, that I've got some really good kids coming through what I'm doing, and I'm buzzing. I'm loving it, me.
So your stimulation or motivation's not diminished in you one little bit then?
Nah. If I know what I've done with Zelfa and Linden, and how I've managed to make a career from them, from nothing. Now I'm a bit more experienced in the promoting game. I know exactly what I can do with these new kids, and again, with having the audience on my own channel and my own production thing, media production thing, including on the social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channel, website, you know what I mean? With all that kind of stuff, I can, it's like, I know what to create. We've got a new office open in Manchester in Ancoats, absolutely fantastic. The studio's in there where we do the filming, it's absolutely mega. I mean,
moving it up a level or two, three.
I will remain the biggest small. Yeah, I don't want to be big. I just want to be known as grassroots. I want to be the best at what I do. I want to help even kids that I don't train, even kids that don't have nothing to do. They'll say, listen, give us a call, can we get on your shows? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, everybody's got to have a beginning, and that's the respect that it's getting now.
You mentioned Zelfa there, so I hope you don't mind me saying how sorry I am to hear the news about your sister, Zelfa's mother.
Yeah.
Terrible, and heart goes out to you both.
Thank you.
And all the family, and I know you've got the day tomorrow, isn't it? So
yeah.
God bless you all for that. Moving on to Linden, headlining at the Royal Albert Hall on July 10th. A reward for what he's done, I think, really. A reward for what he's doing, what he's done, where he's got to.
Yeah, I mean, he rightfully deserves it. I mean, he's come through life with a struggle. It's the real kind of boxing ghetto story, which you don't really hear of now. Going back like with Mike Tyson, in the Kronks and this and that. I mean, it's coming back from the outbreak called Moston Kronks, and you know what I mean. It's the life of a hell. It's a shithole, and to come out of this gym and to be like putting it on the map. Yeah, of course. To topping the bill main event. I mean, not once but twice. I mean, with the hard fight.
Did you ever top the bill at the Royal Albert Hall?
No, I don't think I have. I've done it at. I'm not sure. I've topped the bill quite a few places.
You must have done Wembley Arena.
Yeah, I've done Wembley Arena.
Probably Wembley Conference Centre.
I've done Manchester at the 9X.
Yeah.
Not 9X, the GMEX Centre, sorry. The GMEX Centre. I've done that a couple of times, fighting for the European title, the world title. So yeah, but
You think back in the days of Mickey and the cartel, it didn't matter where you were from, most of them had to go down to London for the big fights.
Yeah.
Albert Hall, Wembley, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like London now, really. I mean, you think it'd be in right here about it now, yeah. Look at all these kids. Everybody would come out to see London now if it was in Manchester. Yeah. Everybody would, yeah. And boxing has changed so much. It's like, nowadays, it's like, remember Prince Nazim, what they did in Sheffield? Yeah, Henry Wharton, Leeds. I mean, it's changed, You think when you make a champion, you promote them where they're from.
Yeah.
That's the idea. And then you use all the kids from the north. It's like you've got the kid fighting in London, he's not from London, and it's like everyone's saying, no, you've done a great thing, when's it going to be So I mean, it's like...
I think we're in different circumstances at the moment, aren't we? Nobody knew when lockdowns were going to end, when the restrictions are going to end. I think once we're completely free, then the shows will start.
I don't think it has to be big.
Again.
I just think it needs to be just accommodating. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be at the GMX or what you call it. It's just the fact that you're doing something for the fans, and that's what you have to think about. It's the fans that put bums on seats. They're the ones that pay the way. You know what I mean? And I suppose Linden would pack out a small place in Manchester. I mean, no matter what the title is, and this is what it's all about.
Well, Pat, it's great to see you all back firing again, back in business on the Black Flash Promotions side. Particularly, I was obviously at your last. Actually, it was probably your last promotion. Was the one at Liverpool Central, just before lockdown, wasn't it? And the place was banged out, wasn't it? You were fighting with the crowd.
No, I was putting the fire out.
But best of luck with everything, Pat.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
We'll see you soon.
Cheers.